Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, hey, Mav Shark Live. What's up, dude?
Oh, you started already?
Yeah, of
Right.
course I did. I'm
What
on.
do you-
I'm on time. I'm an on-time boy. How's it going, Mav Shark?
For the first time ever.
How
What
dare
are you
you,
streaming on?
YouTube and the TikTok. No, the Twitch. I just want to say TikTok all the time.
I'm really glad today's not Friday. I do not have the energy for 3 hours.
Oh, really?
No.
Hey, Russian cultist and person is here. Piper Sanders. Read Wings of Fire. Lilac the
Actually,
Rain.
Rings of Fire is something I've been interested in. Like, I've been wanting to check out for in a while.
That's super cool, dude.
Cause
Hey, Starfall.
Yeah.
Hey, Dana Bittner Credeller. R's illustration. Edits and stuff. Take your videos now. A kid. I'm not gonna sing. I'm a good singer, but you guys will never hear me sing. I'm a good. Well, maybe a little bit, but only occasionally.
Oh, you named the stream A Starfall. Hi, A Starfall. I mean, you named the stream 20 questions. Hi, A Starfall. Hi, Grabuccio. I got a little...
Hey, Grabuccio.
What do you call tongue-tied, but with your brain?
And
a mental knot?
Scatterbrained is what I would call it.
No. Scatterbrained is like you're in opposite directions, while tongue-tied with your brain is like the directions.
I would say brain fart.
No, brain fart's when you just can't remember.
You asked a question.
And you're failing to answer.
I love your art, Vincent. Stop. Cha-Cha Boom has been summoned. Lately knows how I like to say ticky-tock. We got you humming, though. Oh, does that count? I don't know.
Does that sound like... That's what humming sounds
That's me
like.
humming. Can you hum us a little tune, Sailor Man?
What are you, Popeye?
Sailor Man. You know, I can respect Popeye for its improvisational humor. I do not like it. It falls into the category of old-timey animation, and that gives me the ick.
You heard it here first, people. Casey's ageist.
Whoa!
He's an ageist against old people.
I'm not ageist against old people. I'm ageist against sailors. Sailors with large chins that do spinach.
And awkwardly proportioned arms.
And awkwardly proportioned arms. May I ask why artists use artist gloves?
And so your hand greases don't get all over the...
You don't want to get the hand greasies. It also cleans up the sketch pad a little from all the dust that gets on it. The micro dust.
Question. Is that Phone Bone in the background? Heck yeah!
Heck yeah, that's Phone Bone. Someone's a man of culture.
Graphic novels of all time.
A man of culture is in the chat.
No, Casey, I don't know what Wings of Fire is like, but I feel like I would enjoy it like I enjoy Bone.
Really? That's high praise.
It's a gut, it's an instinctual feeling, just similar to Hooky, the webcomic I showed you.
Cool. Okay, makes sense.
So one of these days, when I get my own money from my own job,
My own money.
I'll probably buy the graphic novel. That and a Steam Deck. I want to save up money for a Steam Deck.
Ah, see, Alec, you want a Steam Deck. I've recently bought a Stream Deck.
Oh, wow.
A Stream Deck. It's a bunch of buttons I can press that makes me have a robot voice or a zoom in on my face.
I don't believe you're a robot. Prove it.
Well, I'm not a robot yet. I haven't set it up. So once I set it up, then I'll have, then I'll be my robot self.
We have several people saying Wings of Fire is amazing. Dr. Boom says Wings of Fire is awesome, and then says magical death spin.
What?
The main reason, like, I know nothing about Wings of Fire. The only thing I know of it is like this 7-minute or this 3-minute video of like Wings of Fire isn't for kids, and it goes into you're like maybe this book is for kids. Oh no, it has genocide. Oh no, it's interfamily abuse and execution. And I'm like, that sounds like my kind of stuff.
That's my kind of stuff right there. Just like I liked Steven Universe when he had a lot of genocide and familial abuse.
I don't want to call it children's media because that feels demeaning.
Animation's often thought of as geared towards children.
Yeah. More like, all ages. Books for all ages.
Oh, okay.
Like Bone and Hooky and obviously Wings of Fire. But whenever you hear about it, because it does always have like mature stuff. It's such interesting stories. Like I've told you about Animorphs, right?
Yeah, I know about Animorphs. Do you guys know about Animorphs? You guys know about Animorphs?
Because I knew nothing about Animorphs, but then I saw a 45-minute essay on like war and trauma and genocide and all this stuff that happens in the Animorphs series.
It's true.
And it's also like watching 45-minute essays on Neopets.
Roll a d20 for magical damage on magical death spin. All right. I'll roll a magical death spin. Hold on, let's see.
Spit, Casey.
Oh, magical death spin. Excuse me. All right, ready? We're rolling. 10.
All right, you took 10.
You take half damage.
Oh wait, no, it says roll 2 d20. You gotta roll another one.
2d20, really?
Yeah, for magical death spit.
17.
Okay, you took
17
damage.
17 damage.
Magical death spit.
Holy crap, I haven't heard that name in years. Yeah.
Wait, which name?
Animorphs.
Or because I also said Neopets.
Most likely Animorphs.
Yeah.
We say Neopets all the time.
I say Neopets all the time.
How's everybody's day doing? How's your guys' day? It's almost the weekend. Get to relax a
my
little.
favorite book is FTRS, but no one knows what that is.
I don't know what it
There's
is.
only like 8 media coverage on it. What is FTRS?
What is FTRS? You get the soapbox today. What is this FTRS?
Hey, it's Young Karate. I changed my name to Sino. It's pronounced Sino. I know it's kind of weird.
Whoa, hey!
Sino, I know.
Getting kind of weird in here.
Okay, I have a question. Have you finished Bone? Because I'm confused about the statue at the end of the full collection book. What does it mean? Are you talking about the statue made in Phone Bone's image because he saved the whole kingdom?
You mean the floating balloon of Phone Bone? Or
No, the statue at the end of the book. Wait, of the end of the full collection book.
You mean this one?
You mean this book?
You mean this one?
Let's see if we can find the statue again. Oh, maps! You love maps. Yeah, that one.
Taniel's sculpture, Queen Square, Athea. What are you confused about?
It's pretty. Well, first off, show the audience so they can see what it is.
It's pretty obvious.
It's Phone Bone literally saved the whole kingdom, if not the whole valley, with the help of Bartleby, the rat creature, because he helped Thorn stop the Dragon Queen, who was taken over by the Lord of the Locusts.
Yeah. And
I feel so proud of myself for not even skipping a beat and knowing it so well.
No,
I love this story so much.
It's true. And then there's some of the rat creatures, and then there's the red dragon there.
All the people who
and the
took
crown of
part
thorns.
in saving the valley.
Question: what is both of your favorite dragons in Wing of Fire?
We have never read
he's asking probably someone else because we've never read that.
Yeah, probably not us because I've never even read a single page of Wings of Fire.
Do you think
all
I'm
I know
pronouncing
is that it has
Sino?
trauma and genocide in it, and those are up my alley.
Sino or Sino? I like Sino. Sino sounds
It's
better.
Sino.
Yeah.
I like Sino. I haven't finished it yet, so I didn't know that. Thanks. It's. Wait, then why did you ask?
Then why'd you
about
ask?
10 if you haven't finished it?
Why did you ask?
Why? I like fans.
You asked us to spoil the ending image of the entire book, and it gives away the whole ending. And you did that to yourself. You wanted this.
Thankfully, our spoiler was vague enough to where you could still see the ending and it'll lose none of its impact. Saying the main protagonist.
Maybe they'll forget it. They'll forget it. They'll forget about it.
They'll never forget.
They'll
Our
forget
words
everything
are
we said.
immutable.
Why would you ask what the ending is? I don't get that. I remember Audrey likes a little bit of spoilers. She likes knowing the story immediately.
I also like spoilers, but only a specific type.
I don't. I don't want to know anything. It's called trusting in the pacing of storytelling.
I, however, like spoilers because there are many books, shows, and games that I would not have played or watched or read if I had not been spoiled on them. But there's a right way to spoil and a wrong way to spoil.
There's just not a proper way to entice every single individual by just telling them what the back of a DVD cover would say. Yeah. Sometimes you have to remember and know personally the individual you're trying to interest in the book or the game or the TV show, and you pique their interest with one specific thing, which might reveal something a little bit, however, not too much to give away the narrative. I don't want to imply that that's a spoiler. Because giving away a spoiler is like trying to get to the end of an epic song and be like, oh, I'm just there for the crescendo. I'm just there for the crescendo of the song. I just like this one part of the song, and that's it. That doesn't make any sense. The crescendo only works when you've built up to it from the beginning.
I can't. Completely opposite of you, Casey.
No.
If I hear a really good part of a song, and I was like, oh, I might like that song, and then I'll listen to the whole song. But you interrupted me. There's two ways to spoil something. You could say, oh, this character died, or oh, the planet explodes. Which is stupid.
That's a bad spoiler.
Idiot. Or you could say, in the story, the planet explodes, which is insane, because of it had this effect on me as a person watching it, or had this effect on the characters of how they had to go through these emotional struggles and how they interpret it in each way. Maybe a main character died and another had to carry on his legacy.
Okay.
And I would go, ooh, I would love to see that. I love seeing this.
There are interesting ways to pique people's interest.
Hearing that Wings of Fire has devastation, racism, genocide, destruction, executions, and all these things.
Sounds like my uncle.
I love my favorite thing in stories is struggle, and I love hearing, and that's why I love Owl House so much.
Yeah.
Because it's like I love to struggle. They gotta earn that happiness.
I will listen to a single part of a song by itself on repeat. Russian Cultist, I guess you and I are just different brains. Good luck out there.
Built different.
I guess you're just built different. Hello, I just joined. Please, can you explain to me what's going on? Top Gamer, if you're still around. We're just having a nice chat for about an hour, and you're invited to ask me anything art-related or media-related, and we can get to hang out, and we're best friends. I'm drawing, so I'm being productive, and you get to hang out. Hello, Sierra Voigt. What's up, dude?
Thinking about struggle and trauma and shows, chat, I got a question for you. What do you think has
Hello, Christopher Easons.
What do you think has more trauma in it? The Owl House or Infinity Train?
Infinity Train.
Ooh, do tell.
Infinity Train for sure, because Owl House is like the subtleties of anxiety sometimes.
It is not subtle. Wait, no. Let's get on your soapbox. Speak your piece. I shall not.
The majority of Owl House distress in the narrative to the characters is often stuff like oh, everyone's depending on me, or oh, I really betrayed my friends and they don't even know, and or I'm gonna leave. Oh, I'm doing all this stuff, and like I have to be perfect, or I can't let her know this one thing. Like it's very much specific to teenagers, I think.
There's also the number of times where the kids think their loved ones could be dead.
True, true. Now, that being said, if you watch Infinity Train, it's like
People actually get murdered.
people actually like the third season is literal just the ethics of murdering something and what is consciousness and is it debatably ethical to murder something that you think isn't real, and like all these kids doing it, child soldiers.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, Infinity Train.
Yeah, Infinity Train gets crazy. Hi, that's such a hard question. Straw Buttery, hello. Hi.
Infinity Train, Christopher Earson's Infinity Train is so amazing.
Infinity Train's great.
It's actually, the story behind it is really interesting, in which it got a pilot on YouTube, and Disney was like, we might if it gets enough views, and they're like, it's not gonna get enough views, no one's gonna watch this. And it becomes like the most viewed, like, YouTube, like, it becomes trending, #1.
Yep.
And Disney was like, well, I guess we gotta put it on there. They put it on one season, and they say it's canceled.
Yep.
And then
they keep canceling.
And then, even though it was like very popular, and everyone's like, no, don't cancel it. This is amazing. This is what we want. And they're like, fine. They give us season 2, and it's even better. And then it's canceled. And we're like, stop it, Disney. Why are you? And this was actually the time where I started learning that Disney was becoming a corrupt Disney villain.
Yeah. It's like, why would you cancel this beautiful show?
Why would you not want money?
It's so good.
And then that, like, people are begging. Like, it's so popular. And people are begging for it.
Yep.
And then I'm like, fine. Here's season 3. And then it was canceled again.
And they keep canceling.
And it kept doing that with a fan outcry would want it. And then they got out season 4, and then it's canceled again. And it was like there was plans for like 7 seasons or 7 books, as it was called, or volumes, I think.
And they keep canceling
ever since season 4, we haven't heard anything else of it. But that's okay because each season is its own individual story on the Infinity Train. And it's so good.
If you haven't seen Infinity Train, go check it out. It's really great. Sorry I'm late. No worries, Norbert.
And just like Over the Garden Wall, it's short, so you can binge it all in one day.
Thanks, I Like fans. That's very sweet. I'd be open to it, but no one's approached me about it. And I mean, my art looks really good on trading cards, but the distribution of it would be crazy, and I don't know. I've never gotten into it. I'm not that big thing.
Rex is like, Owl
Hi,
House
Crafty
got
Fox.
way too angst and traumatizing for me. Like, oh no, I got possessed by my fake uncle and literally died twice in the series, but I'm still here for no reason. What? You can't have a main character die on screen in the show. Disney would never allow it. Used to be a hunterkin until season 3. It sucks for you, Rex. I like Hunter, especially with his trauma, because of struggle. You know how I like it. I like struggle.
You know how I like that struggle.
Have you ever thought of making a trading card game? I'd play it just for the art. Oh,
I answered that.
oh, okay. I love these streams.
Thanks, dude.
A Starfall says Netflix is my nemesis for canceling Julie and the Phantoms after 1 season when we were supposed to get 5. What's Julie and the Phantoms?
I've never heard of Julie and the Phantoms.
See you later, Christopher.
Bye, Christopher. Thanks for joining, dude. We're here every day at 3:30.
I'm going to disappear for like half an hour, so this may be the last you see of me in the stream. Alright, see you, child. Hi, Casey. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was having a rough time and my emotions got to me. Norbert, you don't gotta worry.
We're just hanging out. You're fine, dude.
Your collabs with Audrey give me life. Alright, I'm looking up Julie and the Phantoms. Or is it silent? Is it Yuli?
Yuli.
Images. Oh, it's like a rock band sort of thing. Teenagers, but it's live action, so sorry.
It's so annoying when Netflix deletes shows. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Right after, when I look right back to the chat, A-Star says, you wouldn't like it, but it's a comfort show of mine. You know what? They know my tastes. They know I like animated stuff. Where can I find this Infinity Train? It's on Hulu.
You can find Infinity Train on Hulu.
Or you can pirate. Hey.
Your art is amazing. Any tips? Also, I only use the syrup brush now because of you. Mwah, Crafty Fox. I've got
well, then you gotta draw pancakes.
I've got KC Art Procreate Tips is a video series that I have. If you look that up, KC Art Procreate Tips. If you ever think about it, I would have to recommend the Game Crafter to sell it. I'm personally use it to make my TCG on my second channel. Oh, I like fans. That's super nice. You know, I have a friend who told me to get into it, and I might. Thank you for inspiring me. What's your favorite color, Casey? Purple.
Gray. What's the saddest art you've ever drawn? Can we take a look at it? I think the saddest thing I've drawn is I forgot to bring in my sketchbook. But I think it was the crying umbrella, like left alone in an alley. Like I think that was the saddest art that I've ever drawn. Hey, have you seen the new Puss in Boots? We love
the new Puss in Boots. Great movie.
Everyone agrees that the new Puss in Boots is a masterpiece.
Good movie, great movie, wonderful movie. So good, that movie.
People were honestly surprised that this family film represented having a panic attack better than any adult film.
Yeah. That was great. That was beautiful. What a good movie. So good.
I was crying and not having a good time, so I was late. Can you show your best robot drawing? You know what, Norbert, just for you, I'll go and get my robot, but I already had to leave to get my...
I could, but on a different stream. Not this one, you know.
Norbert, I got you. I'll show you a robot drawing.
But I do like drawing robots. What
was the last time you drew a robot?
Hey.
Yeah, that's why I thought.
Hey. I love a good robot. Let me see if I've got one. I don't have it set up to show you. I would have to look it up maybe. Maybe there is a way to show it off. Hold on. Where's a good robot? Acronym Arena? Nope. Nope, those are video files. Let me look up some of my best art. We'll look up all art, and I'll show you my robot, because you asked. Here we go. Let's go to the art. Let's go to robots. Acronym Arena. And then we'll go to episode 1. Stickers, maybe?
A puppet.
Let's go to... This is a pretty good robot. I enjoy this robot. I enjoy him very much. It's not my best robot, but... Here, let me do this. Let me make it small.
I have a snake piloting a mech, but that's a mech, not a robot. Here we go.
Here it is on YouTube. Hold on, Alec. Let me
Whoa.
Bang.
Whoa.
That's a good robot. So that's a nice robot.
I got this robot.
And it's kind of a fun one. That's called AD. It's from Acronym Arena. Anu Domini. It's a guy from the future that is also a robot.
As opposed to BC.
It's like a robot crusader from the future. There you go. You asked for it. That's what you get.
This one, this robot, I actually really like the proportions.
I'll do it.
Your fingers are covering it.
Oh wait. Okay.
The waiter bot. I really like the lanky proportions of it and how I made its eyes all surprised because it's dropping the food.
That is amazing. I do like that. That's pretty good. There you go. Wow,
That's my favorite robot.
God damn. These streams are always my favorite since it's so chill. Yeah, we're just hanging out. I'm just trying to be productive while I hang out with you guys. I have things to do, but I also like hanging out with you, and so that's why we're here. We're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna do it live, and that's why I'm not showing you guys what I'm drawing right now. Mostly because I'm not showing you guys what I'm drawing right now because it's a NDA sort of thing. But I'm happy you guys are here to hang out. And then
You know, it's really cool going back and seeing like I have really improved my art a lot.
isn't that nice when you get to see that?
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Like even yesterday when I didn't have much time to make a detailed drawing and I drew the teddy bear in the trenches with a knife and it was still very detailed.
Yeah.
Waiterbot is adorable. Yeah.
Waiterbot is adorable. That was a great drawing, Alec. Hey, Lana Lumen.
Upside Down guy says, "Wow, a YouTuber!" And he says this on YouTube. It was like, wow, you never see any of these in these parts.
Alec, we got an important question. Upside Down guy says, can I ask you a question on a scale of 1 to 10? Pee-poo?
Oof, alright.
10.
I need to put
10.
my thoughts together.
10. 1 to 10? 10. Immediately a 10.
7.
Wow.
No, actually, that's... I had reversed.
Tough crowd.
4.
Tough crowd.
It's a 4.
Scariest thing you've ever drawn? It's got a couple scary things.
I don't draw scary things. I just don't wanna.
I've got some cool like monsters that I've created for science videos and stuff.
When did you start digital art? Now that's different from when did you start
well, I started doing digital art in college. I'd gotten my own $60 drawing pad. And it's very easy to get those. Like, I wouldn't get an iPad as my first thing if you guys are looking for something. I would, however, get very fun Wacom tablets. Are very available and super interesting. They can be $60 and you just look up and down and you just draw from down to up to down to up. It's a very great show. Or great.
Yeah, I'm getting better at art. Every drawing I look back on is so painful. I actually don't get it. I don't get it when people look back at their early art, or like if a writer looks at their early piece and and they don't like it. It's like, why are you surprised or hurt when you see that you're better now than you were in the past?
Mm-hmm.
That you've improved. Why
Biscuit time. Of course, you can ask a question.
And of course, when you're a beginner, being embarrassed that you make mistakes when you're a beginner doesn't make sense to me.
Uh-huh.
I'm back as Celeste. Hey, Celeste. My favorite mythical monster is the Wendigo.
Ooh.
I always have to say it like that because of Until Dawn. Because I remember it's like the game goes like, oh, it was actually no monster. It was a crazy guy basically doing a Saw, the Saw movie.
Uh-huh.
And then there's the old man with the flamethrower, and he's here, and he's like, the Wendigo.
The Wendigo.
And then this experienced man who's been doing this for years just dies instantly.
Yep, that's a great game. Honestly.
I love it because it indulges it in the cheesy horror film genre.
Also, it's like probably the best interpretation of a Wendigo in media, honestly, except for a big lack of indigenous people in the cast, which is like where it comes from, Algonquin beliefs. But you know, you lose some, you win some, you lose some with that sort of genre.
Alright, what do you think is the probability that I'd be able to pull off making an animated series? For context, I'm an artist that mainly draws monsters and creatures.
Anything's possible, and you can totally do it. 100%.
Alec, quick question.
Immediately,
what's your
100%.
favorite song ever? Okay. Oof.
Ooh.
So, I have several songs from the a lot of the songs I love are from video game soundtracks.
Yeah.
There's the mobile game Sidorica, and I love its soundtrack. There's one song called Will of the Guards that's just amazing.
Oh, dang.
There's in Deltarune, I think it's called Crimson Forest or something. but it's just a bop that I can listen to for hours on end.
Yep.
There's the main theme from the video game Heart and Slash. That's just it just makes me happy. That song just makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Like, what's the video game where it starts off with you're in a haunted forest, but the music sounds like it's a western.
oh, oh gosh, I'm blanking. I can fell.
I Can Fell,
Yeah,
another good
it's
soundtrack.
I can fell, which is like a Hogwarts-esque, but it's more deals with trauma and stuff. And it's like what's cool is it's I'm sure we've all seen a story like this where a bunch of kids get into trouble like finding mystical artifacts, but it's okay because they always save the day and stop like the mystical artifact and seal the mystical artifact away again or something.
Yep.
This takes it from a different perspective, where your sister, who you're looking for, you learn was like a part of the main person of that trio, who was like always going on misadventures around this Hogwarts-esque place. But the teachers, like the principal, is like traumatized and is like, people could have been seriously hurt by them chasing around these old ancient relics.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible things could have happened. Yeah, I'm having to deal
Hi,
with that.
209. What's up?
Alright.
Congratulations on the lack of wisdom teeth. I too have no wisdom teeth, but I kept my wisdom from it.
I'm gonna post an artsy video real quick. I'm getting music for it. Go, Celeste. Yes.
Lana
I've heard of
Lumen,
Singing
thank you so
Monsters,
much. That's
never
super
played
sweet.
It, though I know of Singing Monsters. I have no intention on playing it because it's not a game with a main storyline to follow along. It's more of like a monster ranch, but each monster makes some noise, and then you can arrange it into a symphony, which sounds cool, but it's not my kind of game.
Casey, I have a question. What are your thoughts on Arctic monkeys?
Are
There
there
are
Arctic-
no monkeys in the Arctic.
There is no conflict in Bong.
The Bossing Say.
I said Bong. Bong Sing Say. Was anyone else sad when everyone forgot about the show Villainous, so they ended up not making an English version? I never
heard of the
do
show Villainous.
I have heard of Villainous. It started as a web series, then it became an actual show. It's like Spanish, I believe, which is interesting because you never really hear about Spanish animated shows. But the only one I know of was like Adventure Quest or something. I'm okay with it never being released in English because I'm super okay with hearing things in their native language because that's what the lip dubbing is made for.
Yeah.
Because then sometimes you get like Kingdom Hearts 3 where there was a lot. No. There was like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. The English dubbing on that is terrible because they keep pausing in the middle of their sentences. And it's awkward because they keep doing it almost every sentence. So I'm okay with it not, but I never actually watched Villainous. I do hear it was good. I don't know if I'll check it out because there's so many good stuff out there.
So many good shows.
So I might not check it out, but I do respect it. Little Big Planet soundtrack is impeccable. Really?
Huh.
I may have to check that out. The screen is black, Casey. Wait, let me see on YouTube because
It's not.
it's not.
I think your computer's broken.
I'm Singing Monsters in the Best. A new monster was released, by the way, yesterday. Yeah, if I watch anime, I listen to with subtitles. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's you know what, and the thing is,
We approve of subs. Like we're fine.
nowadays English dubs are like decent because there is respect for anime now in the western part of the world.
Oh, okay.
But years ago, early 2000s, and heaven forbid, any time before that,
Nope.
any English dub was horrible.
Uh-huh.
Well, not any, but most of them were. And it's also especially worse for the English dubs of... Alright, TX Cherry, stop spamming.
Ah, too bad. I'm
They're on
gonna.
YouTube.
Yeah, it's okay. I got him, dudes. Don't worry.
Well, they're still posting, Casey.
Don't worry. I got this.
Alright, I remember when I first started watching anime, thanks to Brandon introducing it to me in early, like, 2005 or something. The first animes I started watching were ecchi harem comedies. And I That's something I regret in my youth.
Ooh, yeah.
'Cause
Harem anime, not
Harem
good.
anime are terrible.
Terrible.
And I've even seen like the good ones, like where they aren't just fan service and stuff, and just inherently harems are bad.
Yep.
And oof, those the
It's a
English
dark
voice
hole.
acting on those are not good.
It's a dark
in
hole
the
there.
2000s. Hey, we got our cat in the cat in the backyard, Casey.
Oh, wait, which one?
The white and brown one.
Like Uncle Mike's one?
I don't know.
I'm not getting up.
It's okay. Well, no, it's not Uncle Mike's one.
Have you ever seen Over the Garden Wall? Yeah, Green Bean.
Absolutely.
Great one.
We
Great one.
love it. I had the worst first experience with its ending because I misread the intention. At the very end, the author says, and that was the end of the story and everything was resolved. But to me, he sounded very sarcastic when he said it. And not only that, the site I was watching it on said there was like an episode 11.
No.
So I was tricked into thinking there was another episode. And so when I couldn't find the next episode, of which there was never a next episode.
There wasn't. Yeah.
I was disappointed. And so the ending was messed up for me when I first watched Over the Garden Wall. Of course, that was years ago, and I've gotten over it now, and I still love it.
But it was fresh back then. It was fresh.
Grabuccio's laughing at you. Casey, that face! You look scared to mute.
What? Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out how to mute the person in the I had to scroll up just a bit just to find their so it wouldn't keep messing me up.
Blue Exorcist was my first anime. A solid choice.
Ooh,
a solid.
Interesting. It's very fun.
My spelling sucks, dude. Why? White and brown, four-legged mammal. What show do y'all recommend?
What do you recommend?
Because I'm on a show hole. Well, obviously, the easy stuff, which is very short because they're like mini-series, but they're impactful, is Over the Garden Wall.
Over the Garden Wall, great, good show. Infinity Train, also a good show.
I would say for cartoons, Owl House is solid.
Osama Ranking, we always recommend.
Always that.
Arcane.
Psycho 100 is phenomenal.
Arcane's on Netflix.
Arcane is good.
Arcane's good. That should hold you off.
Do you just hate when your favorite series ends and you have no clue what to watch? That's why you keep making an ever-extending list that will never be finished. But worst of all is, like, you have the list, and when you finish something good, and you're just not in the mood to watch, and you have the list, and you're like, I have this list, but I'm not in the mood. Sometimes I have to force myself, even when I'm not in the mood, because all I need to do is just watch the first episode, and then I get into the mood again. So
I don't know. I don't want to watch something when I'm not. If you have to force yourself to watch something, I don't want to do that. But
if I don't force myself, then I'll stay like 2 or 3 days just doing nonsense, like random YouTube videos that aren't even making me happy, really. And then I always regret that and feel like I wasted my time.
I mean, all right.
Well, with the list, I can just try the first 2 episodes, and then it gets me right in the mood.
It was very. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm a lot of a person.
Well, with me, I have that more with video games recently. I finished Horizon Forbidden West for a second time, and then I just kind of ran around and did stuff, and then I was like, oh, I guess I have to like stop playing now because I finished literally everything, and I was like very sad about it because it was such a good game. I didn't want to end, and then it ended. So then I restarted it.
Another show you can watch is Bluey.
Yeah, Bluey is long, apparently.
Do you know the Taco Man?
The Taco Man?
The Taco Man!
Yes, I've heard of the Taco Man. Who lives on
Out of
Quackabole
adult
Lane.
animated comedy, my personal favorite is probably South Park. South Park is something I'll never personally watch anymore, but I do very much respect it. It stays with the times because there's always something you can make fun of.
Yeah,
Because there are idiots everywhere.
I
And I respect it. Another adult animated show that's solid is BoJack Horseman, but sometimes it's like it gets a little too raw. I don't want to say too real because like all shows do. Like what? Being happy and having fun isn't real. You can't. Could imagine a show being very relatable, like Bluey, where they're playing with the balloon, and it's like I did that. That this show is so real. No, too raw with emotions. BoJack Horseman is really good as an adult animation, but it sometimes it gets really raw, and sometimes it'll be just too much.
If you're looking for an animation that's educational and very Adventure Time to look at, I would also say Midnight Gospel is really, really fun.
Alright, BoJack has ace rep, so I love it. Yeah, no, it actually is really good ace representation.
Yeah.
I'm bad with shows though because I will get really into the show and watch too much and then take a break and never watch it again. So I know exactly what you mean.
That's what I do with books though too.
I started season 3 of Amphibia and I just stopped and I haven't touched it since in like half a year. Casey, I need help. I'm trying to make a thumbnail for my video and I don't know what to do with it.
Choose a very interesting pose from the video as a thumbnail. Do that.
The Cupcake Man is out to kill the Muffin Man.
Like if you've got a face in the video of you going like, or.
That one. Do you have any pets? I have a French Bulldog and a Labrador.
No pets.
We don't have any pets.
No pets.
No, we used to.
We like dogs.
I will be very happy if someday you create a cartoon cat and shades moonwalking on the stage with an audience full of dogs.
I will be very happy when that happens as well. That's very specific.
Dang. You know what, Top Gamer? You tempted me, but then I remembered I drew like a gentleman cat, like from the Cat Returns.
I've also drawn a gentleman cat from the Cat Returns.
So I don't feel like I feel like me retreading old ground, in which I could retread old ground. I've done it before, but I don't feel like it. And that's why I did not finish Wednesday in the Flash show. Yeah.
Is the Flash good? I don't know.
I don't know. I've heard that its CGI budget was like, or the CGI in general was just very bad.
Yeah, I feel like they had this shark guy show up.
And Lava Girl?
No, the shark character who's in DC Comics. You know,
like the Suicide Squad?
Yeah. He was in The Flash, and I wanted to watch the clips, and I was like, that looks really bad.
Upside Down guy says most of the more recent Disney cartoons have been a lot better with story and emotion. I think that started with Gravity Falls. It did. It actually, well, you can say there's a lot of shows that each caused their own like renaissance or revolution in the Western cartoons atmosphere.
Yeah.
First of all, there was Avatar: The Last Airbender, which led to shows getting more of an anime art style to it. There was Adventure Time, which had a story emotionally growing up with its viewers.
Yeah.
And then there was Gravity Falls, which treated kids with respect and intelligence by having a great mystery with all these ciphers and a more in-depth storyline, which I think like the Owl House, the finale being just like a 1 hour episode was like something that was cut short of what it was originally going to be. I can't remember though because it's been so many years. But yeah, Gravity Falls caused the new trend which led into the people who worked on Gravity Falls then would later work on Amphibia and Owl House.
Yeah. The same thing happens with Pixar movies, where in Pixar movies, if you look at each generation, they have a new software that they've created. Where in Tangled they figured out how to do hair, Or in Toy Story, they figured out how to do eyes very well, or like skin features on babies. Like babies looked really plastic in Toy Story 1, and then Toy Story 2, it looks way better. That's why they made toys be the main characters, is because the plastic of their skin was how they just animated skin for a while. They had a lot of like water effects in Moana, and they figured out how to do that. They didn't show it a lot, but Wall-E had a lot of different things that they figured out software for. Like, they've invented technology for these movies that movies use now forever. In fact, Alec, the particle effects in Frozen helped them discover a cold case murder
I remember that.
where a bunch of people were found radioactive in the Russian mountains. And they were all dead, and their eyes were poked out. And they didn't know how it happened, but then they figured out particle effects thanks to the software from Frozen. So what you could call frostware. And they used that to discover that these bodies had died in a terrible, terrible avalanche. And it was awesome.
Celeste loves Avatar: The Last Airbender, but they can't watch it anymore because it was removed from Australian Netflix. Yeah, I know, but remember, there's Oh yeah, guys, whenever I tell you to do piracy, always make sure you have ad block and
Get ad block, it's free.
And virus protection.
Virus protection and ad block, they're super free, except for virus protection.
But and then when you have that, then you pirate it.
Yep, that's when you pirate it.
You go on free streaming websites.
Yep. It's very easy to do, highly recommended.
But always, always, always have ad block and virus protection.
Yeah, I'm not going to send you in there. No armor.
So I realize it's 4:20 and I haven't gotten an idea to draw yet. So everyone panic. Give me an idea of something I can draw.
Another robot.
Maybe you know what? Yeah, wait, guys, give me an idea of a robot.
Specifically a robot. What's a robot Alec can draw? What's a robot Alec can draw?
Sino says season 1 through 3 of Flash are great, but after that sucks. I know, that's called seasonal rot.
Oh, I didn't know there's a word for it.
Yeah, no, it's any show that goes on for a long time, like The Simpsons or SpongeBob, with like no ends in sight.
Huh.
Or especially Family Guy. It's called seasonal rot, where they just run out of ideas.
Wow.
I don't actually know if The Flash can get seasonal rot because it's not an episodic show. So maybe saying that isn't exactly right, but whatever. Alright, so do you like pineapple on pizza? I don't really like any toppings on my pizza.
I like pineapple on pizza.
I watched the Alligaus and Amphibia on a free streaming I love this because as it goes on, there's more typos. The Alligaus and Amphibia on a free streaming website that's Spanish. So I can make a robot dragon, robot moonwalking, robot that loves top eat cupcakes. I don't know what that is. Robot Casey. No, pizza robot that looks like a pizza oven with a chef's hat, lasers. Draw a robot that is trash can. Dragons, please. Moonwalking robot, please.
Please.
I like the pizza oven chef. I'm not gonna do lasers, but I'm gonna do the pizza oven robot chef.
Okay, we'll end the stream when Alec finishes his drawing. That's what we'll do.
Alright. I'm not gonna do a dragon because I only have 10 minutes and dragons are quite complex to draw.
I've drawn many a dragon. They're very cute. Specifically my long bunny.
A bunny?
I did a long dragon bunny. Remember that, Al?
No.
Oh.
I don't.
Well, I did. So there. It's out there somewhere. I just won't bring it up. I'm back again. Had to clean the bathroom. Ooh. I love the pizza oven robot idea. What's your favorite animal? Mine's a pink fairy armadillo. I know it's super cute. Yeah, the pink fairy armadillo is very nice. They're one of the funner looking of the pangolin armored animal mammals. Mom used to be afraid of pangolins.
Really?
Well, yeah, the tree pangolin specifically. She saw the tree pangolin that I'd shown her, And she was like, ooh, oh, ooh, looks like a snake. I don't like snakes. I don't want to see the snake. And I was like, Mom, it's not a snake. It's a mammal. And she's like, no, it looks like a snake. It's long, it's thin, it slithers, and it's got scales on it and lives in the trees. I don't like it. And I was like, it's not. Here, look at this one. And I show her a giant desert pangolin. And she's like, oh, well, that one's cute. It looks like an old lady. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. And then I show her another one. And she's like, yeah, I love this. And then I show her the tree pangolin. And she's like, no, it's a snake. No. And then I go back to another picture of the desert pangolin. And it's like, no, that's pretty cute. And then I go back to the tree pangolin. She's like, no. Also, everyone, I posted a TikTok. If you guys want to go see it, it's a blooper. There's bloopers in the video this time, so it's a pretty funny TikTok if you want to go see, but you don't have to. I'm just saying that because you're allowed, but you don't have to. I'm currently drawing something secret that you cannot know, but I will eventually show it later, just not at the moment. And soon you will all know what I'm drawing, but not yet.
Yes, you'll all see.
You'll see. You'll all see. Links to Casey's new TT. Ah, Trick, thank you so much. Popping in to say hi. I'm gonna do a shout out to Trick. Let's see if I can do that. Shout out. At Trick. There you go. Oh, wait. Oh, I did do it. Okay, was given to Trick. Yay, shout out to Trick, I did that. Casey and Alec, what are y'all's favorite games? Horizon Forbidden
easily.
West.
My favorite game of all time. Odin Sphere, Leifthrazir. For the PS4.
Alec likes that one.
Nier and Nier Automata.
I had a date for Valentine's Day, and she saw Odin Sphere, and she was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "That's Alec's favorite video game." She was like, "Cool." Yeah, Trick for you. Maybe you should create. Casey, do you have to do chores? Of course I do. I have dishes that I gotta clean. I got bathrooms I want to keep clean. My toilet sometimes I notice can get a little dusty at the edges. I see dust in certain spots just because, you know, we shed flesh skin. I've got buttons I need to fix. I still haven't done those chores. I eat, so I have dishes pans I gotta clean. I've not played enough story games. Story games are the only games that I like. I play other ones for fun, but not often. Maybe you should create a series where you combine a bunch of ideas for comments, then create a picture. Ah, Top Gamer, you want me to draw what you want me to draw. I don't do that often. I'll do it for when we do streams, but yeah, when a lot of people have ideas, I'll ask for their ideas and we can do fun ones. We're not drawing really today, because I've got a commission I gotta finish. And today's a busy, productive day, but I do miss you guys and I always want to hang out, so of course I'll make time for you guys. It's been super busy at work today, and this is my first time I've gotten to breathe. Continue to breathe, Trick. You've got this. Let's all breathe with Trick. I'd like to breathe a little bit.
Stop breathing.
Oh no! Am I not allowed to breathe, Alec?
No.
But I can't breathe now?
No longer.
No longer. Well, I say I'll breathe when I breathe. I'm trying to make an animation, but I don't have the time nor inspiration. Vix3, what would you like? Like, what do you like to draw and animate and stuff? Like, cause are you making a short? Like, are you trying to make a short for yourself? I love your characters. Thanks. We will have a great time. That's so nice. I love having a good time also, and I love drawing characters. It's my favorite thing to do. One of my favorite things to do. I do it all the time. Hey, I only draw dragons, monsters, so any tips on drawing humans, please? Practice is good.
Obviously, don't draw humans, because that's boring.
I would say humans are just like giant apes. Very easy to draw.
All right, how do you draw apes?
You draw them with those big old knuckles.
Hey, you big old
You
knucklehead.
make them walk around all hunched over and stuff, and that's how you draw an ape. Takes breath, breathes out. Hey, Alec, Casey, what is your favorite character from Avatar: The Last Airbender? Probably Sokka.
I mean, Zuko is an easy. You know what?
Something fun to do is a bunch of people fill out something for an OC.
How often do you see a pacifist in any sort of story?
Hi, Binked. Casey,
So-
do you have a tip for drawing hands? It gets easier the more you practice. Keep these two fingers together. That's what people do in animation. I don't know what it is, but it's called something. And it's where you draw characters where like the middle fingers are. You watch an animation. Everyone just watch any animation you like. You will definitely see the animators keep together the middle fingers for ease sake.
Whoa! Hey, you're giving people the middle finger?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. That's pretty accurate, yeah. What drawing gloves are cheap that you recommend? Wacom tablet gloves. Wacom tablets are like 50 cents on Amazon or something. Trying to make a girl in a cafe just sipping coffee, but I don't have the time to make a background. Oh no! Just do a highlight and a simple little like blurry image of the cafe logo. That's all you gotta do. Give the impression of a cafe. Don't actually make it a cafe. You don't have to go through all that trouble. You know what I mean? Where their face are covered because I suck at drawing facial features. Do not cover the face if you're bad at drawing facial features. Get better at facial features. Do simple dots at first, of course, and then slowly integrate a nose or like a simple little tick for the nose. Like you don't even have to do a lot of detail for the nose. Just draw a little tick. It's hard to get used to something like hands and stuff, but once you start practicing, don't be afraid to do it. Like even if you're bad at it, draw bad hands. Specifically, just keep drawing bad hands, and you'll get better. It's very easy to get bogged down by not knowing how to actually do it. But when you study how other people do it, and you pause movies, and you're like, ooh, that's a really good pose for fingers right there, then it gets better. My favorite of yours is the mouse and the kitty, lovely. Oh, like, I think that's computer. I think that's it's another acronym for something about computer control or something. Remote control, maybe? That one is fun. I do like that one. That was a fun one. I just realized I was casting shadows, and I was doing them all backwards. And I made mistakes that cannot be undone. So so instead of undoing them, I erased them. But I was doing the wrong shadows. And I only learned that from just doing it anyways. Even if I thought it was going to be wrong, I still did it. Ha ha ha. Sing the Chameleon song. I don't necessarily know the Chameleon song. My name's actually Vix, but I thought Vix 3 was cuter. Yeah, okay, cool. I have the same thing with my Casey art thing. When we had to draw self-portraits, mine looked like it would be hiding in your closet. No, Sino. No. It's okay. Get better at drawing. Just by practicing, you'll be fine. It works. I just started drawing noses. It makes the face look like some better. It's totally worth learning. Yeah, it is. I agree. That's really rewarding to feel that. I still have trouble with noses where I'm like, is that how the nose would be? How do I draw the nose there?
Is that how nose be?
Yeah, is that how that nose be? And what that nose do? And I still have trouble with noses. So you're in familiar company. Don't worry about it. What should I draw, Casey? I like the OC, by the way. Oh, thanks. It's Draw noses.
Draw another robot.
We've been talking about noses so much. Draw some more noses. How about that? Maybe because I draw cartoony and suck at realism, which I know just practice. Realism is tough. Realism is tough.
Realism is boring. Nah, it's not boring. People have done it really good.
It's not boring. People are good at it. If you're good at it, I commend you. I am not good at realism. I can't do it very well. So, to anyone who is good at that, good job. Because I know I am not. I had a company once hire me specifically for my animated cartoonish style. And they were like, can you do realism instead? And I was like, why'd you hire me? Why'd you hire me if I'm to be the cartoonist if you wanted me to do realism after that? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why you did that. I have tips on noses. I usually kind of draw a little weird circle that looks like it has a shine in the middle. Yeah, I do the same thing. Nice, said Norbear. Next, I put the nostril on the sides, and that's how I draw noses. Yeah. Biscuit time! I've got plenty of tips for art. If you want to see all my tips on art, check out my videos called Procreate Tips by Casey Art. That's what I would recommend. Because, like, you're just saying a vague any tips sort of thing. I have specific tips on Procreate Tips from Casey Art. And that should help get you on the right track.
Alright, finished my drawing.
Oh no! Does anyone want to see Alex drawing? Does anyone want to see Alex drawing? If you say, you can say no. I know I don't. Just kidding, Alec. Alec?
My heart!
Alec?
The monster!
He's gone. He's dead. Just kidding, Alec. I'd love to see your drawing.
I'm trying to draw a girl based on a fruit or food. What fruit food?
We always want to see Alex drawings. Maybe until you don't. Until someone says never. All right.
I try. Oh, ew.
Whoa! Look at that!
I only have one regret. That oven mitt he has. I'm trying to make the nice, but I
Nice.
failed.
You did it! You made it look like an oven robot! That's so cool.
The best thing about robots is you don't have to give them hands or feet.
That's
It's
great.
Like, you can have one that's an oven mitt, but the other is just a tray to hold the pizza.
That was great. Awesome. Wonderful job, Alec. Well done.
Yay, guy, oven.
Everybody loves it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, no, no.
I'm gonna keep drawing my secret drawing and be productive. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Wonderful, productive, beautiful day. Go easy on yourself. Love yourself. Draw those hands. Draw those noses. Draw faces. Don't be afraid.
Or draw robots that don't have noses.
Or draw robots and just make up faces. You can just do whatever you want. You're the artist. You don't have to be afraid. You can draw literally anything.
Celeste says, Casey, I finished the video. Good job, Celeste.
Hey, Grabushio, you shut your you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. You shut your face. I am not supportive. How dare you suggest that I am supportive of a brother?
He's
How dare you?
deported.
I'm deported. I'm an immigrant. Illegal. All right, everybody. We love you. We're gonna leave. We're gonna get out of here. I have to go draw, but you guys have a great day. Keep loving yourself and practice the things that you're bad at
Bye.
without any fear.
So,
Goodbye, everyone.
If you're bad at killing people, practice.
Don't do that. Oh wait. Okay.
Oh wait, you should.